Howdy folks, and welcome to North Dakota Homesteads. And today I wanted to show you some of our favorite books, favorite authors, whatever. And the first one is going to be The Anonymous Bride. And the back reads, "It has been years, but Luke Davis is back, older and wiser, and still alone. Returning as Lookout's Newtown Marshal, Luke is determined to face the past and move on. But when he discovers that the woman who betrayed him is now a widow, all his plans fall at his feet. Rachel has carried her guilty shame for 11 years. Her marriage to James Hamilton was not what Luke or the town thought it to be. Now James is dead and Luke is back. Can they possibly find love a second time? Rachel begs his forgiveness, but Luke finds he has none to give. Then the brides arrive, 3 of them, ordered for Luke through newspaper ads by his incorrigible cousins. The only place in town for them to stay is Rachel's boarding house, and none of the ladies is willing to let Luke go. When choosing a bride becomes a contest, the chaos that ensues is almost funny. When the mayor forces Luke to pick a bride or lose his job, will Luke listen to his heart that still longs for Rachel, or choose one of the mail-order brides?" And this is Abigail's most favorite author. She nearly gives you a heart attack because it's so suspenseful, but it's really good. And there's 3 in that series. The next one is called The Tender Flame by and Joanna Lacy. This is called the Mail Order Bride series. This is actually book 3, but you can read it in any order. And the back reads on this one, "Lieutenant Grant Smith and Linda Reynolds are in love and engaged to marry. Their plans crumble, however, when Grant is sent with U.S. forces to the Mexican-American War and is reported killed. Devastated, Lydia sadly begins a new life and marries. Grant, who has miraculously survived and escaped from a prison camp, returns home to find Lydia gone. Years later, Grant's daughter Jessica accepts a marriage proposal by mail from a young pastor living out west. Through Jessica, Lydia and Grant rediscover each other, and they find out if they can rekindle the spark of love born almost a lifetime ago." This is so good, and it's kind of odd how it works out, but it's really interesting. I would really recommend you read it. This one is The Daughters of Lancaster County Trilogy. All 3 volumes are in one. This is Renee's favorite. And the first book, The Storekeeper's Daughter, is Naomi's heart yearns for Caleb, but when her baby brother disappears while he's in her care, can anyone ever trust her again? The second book, The Quilter's Daughter, reads, Abby leaves her successful quilt shop and patient fiance to help her newly remarried mother. When tragedy strikes, can her faith and love for Caleb withstand her doubt? And The Bishop's Daughter, Leona's faith wavers after her fiance's tragic accident. When Outlander Jimmy arrives in search of his family, they are drawn to each other. But can anything good from love between an Amish woman and an Englisher? This, if you love any kind of mystery or anything, this is really, really good. I would definitely recommend it, and I love mystery, so I like it too. And then, I think everybody's heard of this one, Love Comes Softly by Janette Oak. This is like her greatest known work. And the back reads, 19-year-old Marty Claridge starts west with her adventurous, boyish husband Clem, seeking to claim land and hoping for good fortune. But when the venture turns suddenly to tragedy, Marty is left alone with her great loss. And coupled with her grief and heartache is the grim reality that there is no way to return home. Clark Davis and his little girl Missy are also in great need. Clark's wife has died, leaving him to care for Missy and the farm at the same time. His offer to Marty comes with good intention, but will courage and faith be enough to bring them to true love? Yeah, this is one of her most well-known works, and I really, really love this series. There's 7 in this series, and this is the first book. And then Lori Wick, Whatever Tomorrow Brings. This is the Californian series, book 1, and the back reads, San Francisco, 1871. As Donovan stepped off the Clipper into the brick-lined streets of San Francisco, the wind held no hint that their lives were about to change forever. After a devastating tragedy, Caitlin, the oldest daughter, must face life in rugged California. Will the men of this restless country take advantage of her innocence? Will she recognize God's unexpected gift of love? Can she keep her family safe until her father returns? Grief turns to triumph and innocence to maturity as Caitlin lifts her heart to God for the strength to face whatever tomorrow brings. This is one of my favorites of her works. There's other series she's wrote that I really like, but this is one of my top favorites. And these are just a very few of some of our favorite books. I will do other book reviews of our favorite books, but please drop in comments below, what are your favorite books? What are your favorite authors? I would love to read them, and I'd love to hear of new authors, new books to try out myself. So thanks for watching, and please hit that like button and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications when we upload new videos. Thanks for watching.